you ever feel like your coaching business is running you instead of the other way around? Go ahead and give me some love in the comments if this sounds familiar. Here's the hard truth. Chaos in your coaching business doesn't just lead to stress. It costs you time, revenue, and the ability to actually enjoy what you do. And if you're constantly in firefighting mode, you're not growing, you're just surviving. But today, we're fixing that. I'm sharing 5 essential coaching business systems that will help you take back control, free up your time, and dare I say it, actually enjoy running your business again. So let's take a closer look. Welcome, coaches. I'm Jackie Appleby, online business manager, business coach, and your guide on this journey towards not just building a successful coaching business, but creating a transformative one. You want to grow your coaching business while leading your best life, and I'm here to share tips, tricks, and strategies to make that dream achievable. With years of experience in the coaching industry, I've helped countless coaches move from feeling completely overwhelmed and chaotic to calm and thriving using my Coach to CEO framework. So if you're ready to transform your business, then you are in the right place, my friend. Let's talk real for a second. Being a coach is supposed to be about making an impact, right? But here's the truth. Most coaches that start working with me are usually coming in where they spend more time managing their business chaos than actually coaching. And here are the silent killers that are stealing your time and your sanity. Reinventing processes over and over, that's lost hours every week. Dropping leads and forgetting follow-ups, that's inconsistent revenue. And feeling like you have to micromanage every little thing, that's burnout waiting to happen. And let me tell you, just working harder isn't the answer. If that worked, you'd already feel in control. The key is working smarter, and that starts with the right systems. There are many, many systems that will help you to build a streamlined and stabilized coaching business, from software platforms to SOPs. And today we're looking at the ones that will give you the biggest bang for your buck. So let's break them down. First up is your client onboarding system. You know that saying about never getting a second chance to make a first impression? That's what we're talking about here. Think about it. Your clients form their strongest impressions in those first few interactions, and a smooth professional onboarding experience says you're in good hands before you even start the actual coaching work. So what does this look like in practice? Well, using a CRM like Sanity, Dubsado, Honeybook, or Moxie can help you with things like automated forms and contracts, appointment scheduling and appointment reminders, invoicing and payments, and many other key steps in your onboarding journey. Maybe you have created pre-recorded welcome videos that walk your clients through exactly what to expect. Or perhaps you have a client welcome packet template ready to go that you can quickly customize. Having these systems set up in advance means it can run on autopilot. Your clients get a consistent professional experience, and you save hours of back and forth emails and manual work. I've got a full guide on mastering client onboarding that walks you through creating these forms and systems in Dubsado if you want to dive deeper into that. The link is in the description. System number 2 is all about taking back control of your time, because if you're like most coaches I work with, your calendar probably looks like a game of Tetris gone wrong. The key here is creating boundaries and dedicated focus time. So let me tell you what works here. Blocking similar tasks into CEO days and client days, this is a game changer for your mental energy. I know on Fridays I'm creating video scripts and doing my bookkeeping. Knowing that I have no appointments that day allows me to get into the zone without having to worry about checking my calendar. Using a scheduling tool like Calendly, or if there's one in your CRM will not only help you eliminate the endless "when works for you" emails, but also allows you to set up those important boundaries so that you have dedicated space for CEO work. I have Mondays and Fridays blocked out for working on my business, and my scheduler inside of my Moxie CRM allows me to easily share my calendar, all while ensuring that my boundaries are kept. Creating templates for those recurring tasks so you're not starting from scratch every time. Whether this is your newsletter process or client coaching sessions, if it's a repeatable task, create a template for it. And if you have reference documents that you use each time, add the links to the template to save tons of time looking for files. Here's what successful coaches know. You don't need to be available 24/7 to be successful. In fact, the opposite is true. When you create structure around your availability and show up more powerfully in the time that you do spend with clients, it's a game changer. If you've tried time blocking before but struggled to stick with it, drop a comment below. I want to know what's getting in your way. System number 3 might be the most directly tied to your revenue: your automated lead follow-up and client nurture system. Now, here's a truth bomb. Most coaches don't lose potential client because of a lack of interest. They lose them because of inconsistent or non-existent follow-up. Life gets busy, you forget to send that email, and suddenly 3 weeks have passed and that hot lead has gone cold. Again, the solution isn't working harder. It's building a system that does the work for you, like setting up an email automation with your CRM that could be a thank you message after a discovery call with what's next steps, or creating a simple 5-email nurture sequence that automatically follows up with your leads if and when they take certain actions on your website, like clicking a link or signing up for your free offer. It could mean implementing regular check-ins with existing clients to keep them engaged, or setting up automated tasks to follow up with hot prospects so that you don't have to remember everything. I had a client who implemented ideas similar to this, and she saw her conversion rate double in less than 60 days. Not because she suddenly became a better coach, but because she stopped letting interested people fall through the cracks. Now, I know you don't want to feel like a keep-on, but what if that prospective client is just as busy as you are? Is it possible that a reminder is just what they need? For more detailed automation strategies, take a look at my vlog titled Boost Coaching Business Productivity. I've linked it in the description below. Now, the 4th system is one that many coaches resist the longest, but it's often the key to breaking through income plateaus, and that's your delegations and operations management system. So here's the simple truth. There's a ceiling to what you can accomplish alone. At some point, your business growth will be limited by the number of hours in your day. But delegation doesn't mean hiring a full-time team right away. It can start really small. Things like outsourcing simple admin tasks or inbox management to a virtual assistant, or using a project management system to keep track of everything in one place. Creating clear SOPs or standard operating procedures so that tasks get done the same way every time. As an example, we have ClickUp project management at the heart of our business at Diligent Assistant, and it has been a game changer. Now, a project management system might not seem necessary when you're just starting out, but having some kind of system that connects tasks with resources and due dates will transform how you work, even if you're a one-man band or a one-woman show. Whether it's ClickUp, Asana, Airtable, Notion, or even a well-built Google Drive with an index linking document, the right system will save you hours in the long run. Taking time up front to create structure pays dividends for years. And I know this because I've lived it. I used to rely on sticky notes and random to-do lists scattered everywhere. I'd spend more time looking for the information than actually using it. And now with proper systems, I've reclaimed that time for strategic work that actually moves my business forward. The fifth and final system is the most overlooked, but it's possibly the most profitable: your client retention and referral system. Did you know it can cost between 5 and 25 times more to acquire a new client, depending on the industry and the product or service, than it is to keep an existing one? Yet most coaches have no systematic approach to retention or generating referrals. Here's what works: creating VIP client perks and loyalty rewards for long-term clients, setting up automated review requests and testimonial collections after key milestones, and developing a structured referral program with clear incentives. This isn't about bribing people for referrals. It's about creating such an exponential experience that clients naturally want to share it, and then making it easy for them to do that. I had one coaching client implement a simple refer a friend program that generated 5 new high-ticket clients in just 2 months with 0 additional marketing spend. And the incentive? A complimentary coaching session for every successful referral. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jackie, this is a lot. I don't know where to start. I get it. The good news is you don't have to do it all at once. The key is to start with just one system, the one that will have the biggest impact on your specific business right now. For a deep dive into creating your own referral program, check out my previous blog titled Unlock Explosive Growth for Your Coaching Business with a Referral Program, and I've linked that in the description. Now, if you're constantly scrambling with new clients, start with the onboarding system. If you're feeling overwhelmed and burnt out, focus on time management first. If you have leads but low conversion rates, prioritize your follow-up system. Progress beats perfection every time. One well-implemented system will create more positive change than 5 half-finished ones. Okay, so let's do a quick recap of the 5 systems that will save your time and your sanity. There's the client onboarding system, creating a seamless and professional first impression. Time management and scheduling, taking control of your calendar and energy. Automated lead follow-up, never letting a potential client fall through the cracks. Delegation and operations management, breaking through income plateaus by lifting the time for money ceiling. And client retention and referrals, turning existing clients into your best marketing assets. Now, here's the biggest takeaway. Without these systems, you're not just losing time, you're losing money, energy, and impact. These aren't just nice to haves for when you're more established. They're the very things that will establish your business. The fastest fix? Start with just one system today. Choose the area where you're feeling the most pain or losing the most money. Build that system, then move on to the next. I genuinely want to know, out of these 5 systems, which one do you feel you need the most right now? Let me know in the comments, and let's see if there's a pattern in what coaches are struggling with the most. You never know, that could end up as a future video. The key to growing your coaching business without working 24/7 isn't more hustle, it's better systems. To make this journey easier, grab my revenue planner for coaches to map out your income goals and see exactly which systems will have the biggest impact. The link is right in the description below. And if this helped you see a clearer path forward, share it with another coach who needs to hear this. Let's help more coaches create businesses that support their lives and not consume them. Until next time, remember, success isn't just about coaching harder, it's about building smarter systems. I'll see you in the next one.